Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back again to my channel. My name is Naya Bali. I'm a Ghanaian YouTuber based in Budapest, and the name of my channel is Yabby's So I just realized I haven't officially wished you guys a happy new year, so this is it. Happy new year, guys. I hope you enjoyed your new year and your Christmas holidays. Anyway, this video is just going to be a calm, chill, relaxing chit chat video. As you can see, I have changed the usual setting and I'm sitting down, and I'm sure you're sitting down as well, and we're just going to chit chat. Okay, like before I even shot this, I really didn't know what I was going to do. In my previous videos, I've shown you that usually I have a list of ideas, things I like to talk about, but this was quite different because I was like, what am I going to talk about today? I want to talk to my subscribers. I want to talk to them about something. Then I also wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. And I was like, okay, fine. We're going to talk about 2020 and some of the lessons we have learned. I'm not sure how many lessons we would learn at the end of the day. Maybe 1, 2, 3. But when I'm done counting it, I'll just insert it in the video. So I ended up writing down a few things, a few lessons, some things that 2020 has taught me. And so the very first thing or lesson I learned in 2020 is that we should be thankful and appreciative of even the very little things we have. Really, life is short, life is fleeting. We have all seen the death count, the death tolls of 2020, but you and I have been kept among the living. So many things may have gone wrong, but we're so grateful for life, and life is huge. Like, you can't do anything when you're dead, but once you're alive, even with no money, okay, there's so much more to live for. So one thing I've learned is to be very appreciative of the circumstances. Like, I'm so grateful that God has kept me. God kept my family, my friends. Like, you eat, the water you drink, no matter how small it is. Some people are not having such opportunities, and it has even worsened in 2020 considering the whole pandemic situation. So before I continue this video, pardon me if you hear any noises around. I live with people and I'm very happy I live with them. So if you hear any noises around, there are no ghosts here. It's just me and my roommates. Okay, yes. So the second lesson I have learned is that life is too short to fake it. Like, we live in a dispensation where so much is happening on social media, the Instagrams, the TikToks, and you see people's lifestyles and you may think, oh, okay, this is how this person is living. But it may interest you to know that people are faking their lifestyles, and people are also being paid to advertise their products, which also it's imbibed in their lifestyle. So don't be pressured by anything we are seeing online. Okay, there's so many people who fake it online, but if you should look at their living circumstances, it's so different, and you would not know about all these things, and you'd be trying to do things to get to the lifestyle you think they are living, but they are not. They are not living that lifestyle you think they are. So kindly don't be pressured by social media, and also don't fake it. I just want to encourage you to just live within your means. Just strive to be better than you were. I always tell myself that my only competition in life is myself. I just strive to be a better person than the person I was yesterday. So life is too short to fake it. Live your life to the fullest, provided you're not killing anybody and committing a crime. Okay, so don't be influenced and pressurized by things you see on social media. Oh, the balloons in the background are balloons from Christmas. They are not dead yet. Maybe one of these days I'll just bust it, but I think it's quite aesthetic anyways. The next lesson I learned in 2020 is that tomorrow is not guaranteed. People are here today, gone tomorrow. Jobs are here today, gone tomorrow. Things are here today and gone tomorrow. And the only thing constant is change. And the only thing that you can change is your attitude. Okay, your attitude towards those changes is what will determine how you live. Okay, so just remember that nothing is constant. Expect things to change, expect your situations to get better or get worse, but most important is your attitude towards those challenges. And I have already said this, that you're your own limitation. Like, your dreams are as big as you dream them to be. Don't hinder your dreams. You can have the wildest of dreams. You will dream to be a billionaire in 5 years. Just dream wild, dream big. That's the only place no one can steal your dreams. Okay, people actually have stolen people's dreams, but your dreams are yours. Don't limit yourself, okay? Don't say you're coming from a poor home so you can't do this. If anyone had told me where I would be today 10 years ago, I won't believe it ever, because I know where I'm coming from and I know where I am today, and I don't know where I'll be in 10 years, but I know it will not be the same. Okay, so don't limit yourself, no matter where you are. Even if you're from a very poor home, even if you're a shepherd boy, you live in the village, you live without electricity, we all have 24 hours, and just use it to the best of our abilities. And also, don't listen to any fake motivational speakers out there. I'm just sharing my personal experiences with you, and I hope it encourages you along the way. And also, one of the lessons I learned is that society will always have an opinion. There's this picture I saw. There was a man, his wife, and a donkey. Okay, two of them were sitting on the donkey and they were traveling. And then anywhere they went, people were like, "You're so wicked. How can two of you sit on this donkey? You don't know you are wicked. You are stressing the donkey." Great. So the man got off the donkey and he left his wife on the donkey. And the people were like, "You're a very, very silly man. How can you let your wife control you? How can your wife be sitting on a donkey and you are walking, a man like you?" And then, okay, then he decided to make his wife walk, and then he sat on the donkey. And people were like, "Such a wicked man." People are like, "Such a wicked man. How can you let your wife walk and you be sitting on the donkey?" So then he and his wife, they both got off the donkey, and then the donkey was just walking, and then they were behind the donkey. And then people were like, "Such a dumb family. How can you be walking and tapping in the sun, and then the donkey is just without any load, just walking?" You see, any single thing you do, people would have an opinion. People would have an opinion, okay? And that's one thing I have learned. Like, I've learned to not give two about people's opinions, okay? Like, if you want to do something, take counsel in wise people, take counsel in people you trust, and it also boils down to their circle of friends. Have intelligent friends who give you wise decisions. If you don't have intelligent friends, then don't have friends at all. I don't really care about what society says. Once my family is okay with it, once I'm okay with it, and even sometimes I make decisions I'm okay with, like, because family would also be like, "Hey, are you sure?" Like, so before you do something, think thoroughly about it, and also seek counseling from the wise and elderly, okay? Even though so many elderly people these days can give some of the wrong decisions, but don't concentrate so much on what society would say, because society will not live your life for you. Just live a humble life, live a life worthy of emulation, worthy of being told about, okay? So that's very important. Society would always have an opinion. Society will always have an opinion. I don't want to even give more examples, Charlie. Society will always have an opinion. So also have a firm ground, have a firm standing, know your background, know where you're coming from, and know the kind of decisions you would make. Because society would always talk, and that can also limit you. Serious. That's one thing I learned in 2020. Another lesson I learned is to keep good energy around you. Really, I have subconsciously, not deliberately, I didn't just wake up and decide to cut some people off in 2020, but I just realized that some people were gradually fading out of my circle, and it didn't really cost me anything. Like, their presence or their absence did not really add any value to my life. So even when they were fading out of my life, I didn't really notice it, really. So in 2020, I learned the importance of keeping good energy around you. You know, it's a pandemic. You can easily get I got depressed at a point. Okay, people get depressed and all of that stuff. So you can't also have negative energy around you. Gossip mongers, like rumor mongers, people who are just there to... No, just keep good energy around you. If being alone is keeping good energy around you, I think it's better than having so many people who don't genuinely care about your interest, okay? As I previously mentioned, I moved here purposely to study, and there's no point in time I've lived alone. I also did not want to stay alone and all of that, because, you know, it's a totally different environment. So I actually purposely looked for an apartment with so many people because I wanted so many people to be around me. Like, even if I'm in my room, I want to hear noises. I just want to know that, oh, there's someone around, that if I come to the kitchen to cook, I can see the person. If I go to the washroom, I'll meet the person. So I generally like to have people around me, even if I'm not physically interacting with them. It helps. All these things can keep good energy around you. Really keep good people around you. Know who to talk to and all that good stuff. And that's one of the things I've learned in 2020. And also on the lighter note, one thing I learned in 2020 is that you don't need a gym to exercise. Okay, so in 2017, my friend and I were like, okay, part of our New Year's resolution is that we are going to go to the gym in 2018. Did we go? No. Said the same thing in 2019. Did we go? No. Said the same thing in 2020. Okay, I've never been to the gym in all my life. I've never been to the gym. I keep postponing it. Maybe I'll go in 2022. You never know. So you don't need a gym to exercise. Honestly, in 2020, between March and May, I exercised very vigorously. I was following Chloe Ting's exercise videos online, and it really held me until I stopped for some time, and I'm yet to go back. Like, I'm going to start again this year. I would have to document it so that I'll stick to the plan. You don't need to go to the gym to exercise. You can exercise at home, in front of your bed, on your bed, really. You can even go for walks and runs and all of that. So you don't need to go to the gym to exercise. And you know, 2020, most of the gyms were closed, and I you know, my resolutions of going to the gym, they really got, so I was just exercising in my house, and it was really, really effective. Like 20-30 minutes of sweat. It was good till I took a pause, and then the pause ended up into a break. But inshallah, this year it's going to happen. And finally, before I wrap up this video, is the importance of reaching out to people. Reach out to people if you need help. Okay, people's mental health have been put to the test so much, and even at work there were so many measures being put in place. Like we had seminars and online meetings, like just any way that the employers can also ensure that their employees have the right mental state, because they understood the circumstances and times we are living in. So please reach out to someone if you need help. Okay, reach out to family members, reach out to a trusted friend. Okay, and one of the ways I also released tension was to go on social media, watch videos, funny videos, just laugh and all of that stuff. Okay, so reach out. I know it's very difficult to ask for help sometimes, but it's better you ask for help and be helped than to die. Really, people have been so depressed they actually died, and they felt they could not talk to anybody. But even if you talk to someone, okay, and they're not able to help you, your problem is half solved because you have let it off your chest. So once you leave something off your chest, there's a saying, okay, in my local language, which translates, it's also in English, which says 2 heads are better than one. When you're feeling pressured, when you're down, when you need someone to talk to, usually I would pray, I would read my Bible, I would read some motivational words and all of that. So prayer is one of the things that helped me out. I also call family and I talk. And sometimes you can just have a hearty conversation about nothing and you feel much better. You can talk to your roommates, your flatmates, like anybody around you. Okay, so reaching out to people is very important, and it's one of the lessons I learned in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this brief session. I don't know how many ideas I've shared with you so far, but I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to count them and include them in the title. So the title is going to be something like 8 lessons I learned in 2020, 10 lessons I learned in 2020, or 2,000 lessons I learned in 2020. But either ways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly like, comment, share, subscribe, and leave a comment as well. Leave a comment how your New Year's went. Leave your comment some of the lessons you learned in this 2020, and leave a comment as well on some of the videos you'd like to see me put out there. I hope you enjoyed this video because I actually did. Really, I didn't really plan this out. It just came in the spur of the moment, and I'm so happy that I get to share with you. Have a very, very happy New Year once again. Enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at purplefranchearts. And I'll see you in my next video. It's bye for now.